The Bold and the Beautiful is entering one of its most explosive phases yet. As the week of October 20 to 24, 2025 promises high-stakes confrontations, emotional reckoning, and dramatic shifts that shake the very foundation of Forrester Creations. After a turbulent mid-October, we're now on the edge of multiple bombshells ready to detonate, some from familiar faces, and others from the shadows of long-buried secrets. With Steffy Forrester's triumphant return and Hope Logan's transformative push toward a creative and emotional turning point, this isn't just another week in the world of the Forresters. This is the week that changes everything. Let's begin with the aftershocks of the previous week. Sheila Carter was on edge, desperate, and spiraling. On October 15th, she cornered Deacon Sharp at Il Giardino, pleading with him to reconsider their breakup. But Deacon stood firm. He laid it all out. Her betrayal, the lies about Luna Nozawa, and her underhanded interference in his life and livelihood. Il Giardino isn't just a restaurant to him. It's the symbol of his redemption, his effort to build something real. And Sheila had let Luna wreak havoc there, threatening everything he'd worked for. On the same day, Deacon began therapy with Taylor Hayes, a move that stunned many but seemed overdue. The connection between Deacon and Taylor isn't superficial. There's substance to it. These aren't two lost souls clinging to each other. They're two survivors trying to make peace with their pasts. Their sessions began quietly, but the undercurrent of mutual understanding was already strong. It's not just therapy, it's a potential lifeline. And Brooke Logan, surprisingly, didn't object. In fact, she even expressed to Ridge that she hoped Taylor would find happiness again. Brooke has Ridge. She knows where her heart lies. But Taylor? She's been floating without anchor for too long. Meanwhile, Deacon wasn't finished stirring the pot. He snuck into Forrester Creations and submitted his design portfolio anonymously. While Ridge, Brooke, Carter, and Hope reviewed potential designers for Hope for the future. It was Hope who latched onto a specific collection, one that resonated deeply with her. The twist? It was Dickies. She didn't know it yet, but something in those sketches clicked for her. The energy was raw, youthful, inventive, everything Hope for the future needed. And when she learns the truth, it could set off a cascade of complications. Especially with Ridge, who may balk at hiring the son of Deacon Sharp. October 16th brought us more tension as Sheila stalked Deacon to the hospital. What she found wasn't just betrayal, it was personal. She saw him embracing Taylor after a session. To anyone else, it might look like a gesture of support. But to Sheila, it was war. That embrace told her she was being replaced. And she isn't someone who fades quietly into the night. The fallout from this moment could be deadly. On October 17th, the family drama escalated. Finn confronted his adoptive mother, Lee Finnegan, over her cold, manipulative behavior and the disturbing secrets she kept, particularly her role in hiding the truth about Luna. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. Lee once saved Finn from the brink of death, nursing him in secret. But now she stood accused of playing God again, deciding who deserved salvation and who didn't. Her decision to cast Luna out completely shocked Finn. Even more jarring was Poppy Nozawa's reaction to Luna's survival. When Finn broke the news that Luna was alive, Poppy's indifference was chilling. She didn't weep with relief. She didn't embrace her child. She lashed out, verbally attacking Luna even from afar. She hurled insults, feeding Finn and Lee's disgust. It became clear, Poppy never viewed Luna as a daughter, but as a burden, a threat, a mistake she couldn't wait to erase. Poppy had once said, "good," when told Luna was dead. Now, with the truth revealed, she doubled down on her hate. Luna's road to redemption, if there even is one, just got longer. Elsewhere, Dickie had a revealing conversation with Electra Forrester, who warmed to him once she realized he was Hope's brother. Their dialogue hinted at a new connection forming, one that could grow deeper in the weeks ahead. But it's not all romance and fashion. Dark clouds still hang over Will Spencer. Traumatized after Luna's actions left him mentally scarred. Katie Logan, ever the protector, suggested Will seek help from Taylor. Luna's obsession with Bill Spencer had crossed generational lines, landing Will in therapy-worthy turmoil. The emotional damage is real, and Will's slow recovery is far from guaranteed. Then, the moment fans had waited for finally arrived. Steffy Forrester stormed back onto the scene. Her return during the week of October 20 to 24 instantly reignited the spark that had been missing. Fresh off maternity leave, Steffy wasn't content to play it slow. She re-entered with fire in her eyes and no patience for pleasantries. One of her first stops? A potential visit to Luna behind bars. Not out of pity, out of superiority. Steffy thrives on control, and her return to Forrester Creations promises a new power struggle, especially with Hope gaining influence through her support of Dickie's designs. Hope herself is undergoing a transformation. No longer the idealistic dreamer, she's becoming a savvy strategist. Her belief in Dickie's talent isn't just sentimental, it's strategic. She argues that Forrester Creations needs young blood, fresh creativity, and a new point of view. Ridge may resist. His history with Deacon colors his judgment. But Hope is ready to fight for what she believes in. Her future may depend on it. At the same time, Sheila remains a lurking threat. Her jealousy over Taylor and Deacon's bond is pushing her to the brink. A secret visit to Luna in prison isn't out of the question. Sheila always plays the long game, and her manipulations are only beginning. Meanwhile, Taylor is slowly drawn toward Deacon. Their therapy sessions blur professional boundaries. And Taylor, despite her calm demeanor, is visibly affected. There's an unspoken pull between them. It's complicated, dangerous, and oddly hopeful. Deacon is no longer just a rough-edged ex-con, he's a man trying to do better, and Taylor sees that. And with Hope and Brooke quietly endorsing this potential union, the stage is set for one of the show's most unexpected pairings yet. Hope and Liam's engagement may be looming on the horizon too. There are whispers of a proposal in November. And the emotional arc is aligning. Hope stepping into her power. Liam anchoring her. Brooke and Ridge reuniting. And Taylor and Deacon's bond deepening. But none of this is certain. Every couple on this show lives on a knife's edge. Elsewhere, Daphne Rose, portrayed by Muriel Hilaire, has been promoted to the opening credits, signaling a more prominent role ahead. Her chemistry with Carter Walton is gaining attention, and their storyline is picking up steam. With the spotlight on them, expect intense scenes and new challenges that could elevate them to Forrester royalty. Or tear them apart. Back to Will and Elektra. Both are damaged, struggling, and oddly bonded by trauma. While the threat of Luna still looms, these two might find comfort in each other. Or it could end badly. Every interaction is a coin toss. Behind the scenes, Bill Spencer and Katie continue their plan to gain full custody of Will. With Luna exposed as unstable, they have a case. But in this world, no plan survives without bloodshed, emotional or otherwise. In summary, the week of October 20 to 24 on The Bold and the Beautiful is not just high-stakes drama. It's an inflection point. Steffi is back and ready to dominate. Hope is embracing risk, making bold choices, and possibly leading her line into a new golden era. Deacon and Taylor are circling each other emotionally, while Sheila watches and waits for her moment to strike. Luna, behind bars, remains a wild card. Finn is unraveling, caught between betrayal and obligation. And Ridge must decide whether to let go of the past to embrace a new vision for Forrester Creations. Everything is in motion. No one is safe. And the next move could be the one that blows it all up. Stay tuned. The Bold and the Beautiful October 2025, Hope's empire rises. Liam's bold proposal, and the Lope endgame begins. Hope Logan is finally stepping into the light. Career back on track, heart healing, and a fresh wind blowing through her life. After months of heartbreak, betrayal, and professional setbacks, she's poised for a stunning resurgence at Forrester Creations, reclaiming the spotlight not just as a visionary designer, but as the woman Liam Spencer never truly let go of. As the Hope for the Future line relaunches under her creative direction. With a surprising boost from her long-lost brother Dickie Sharp, Hope is riding high. But this is The Bold and the Beautiful, where victories are fleeting, and love always comes with a cost. Still, for now, the momentum is all hers. And if the whispers are true, Liam is ready to take the next step, one that could cement their rekindled love story in front of the entire world. For months, Hope has clawed her way back from personal and professional collapse. The collapse of her relationship with Thomas Forrester left a vacuum, both emotionally and in the design studio. Her engagement to Carter Walton crumbled under the weight of unresolved feelings. And just when everything seemed to be slipping, she hit reset. She walked away from a future she didn't fully believe in and redirected her focus to what she knew best: fashion. But it wasn't just the return to work that fueled Hope's fire. It was who showed up beside her. Enter Dickie Sharp, the half-brother Hope barely knew but who arrived at Forrester with a mysterious portfolio, raw design talent, and a keen urban style edge. He submitted his work anonymously, but when Hope saw the pieces, she knew she'd found something, or someone, that could breathe new life into her line. Dickie didn't just come to reconnect with family. He came to build something, to be part of something bigger. The partnership clicked instantly, and with Ridge Forrester grudgingly giving his blessing, the HFTF brand is back and redefined. The designs are fresher, the energy is electric, and the buzz around the upcoming fashion show is louder than ever. But it's not just business heating up. Liam has been circling back into Hope's life more steadily, and it's clear that his feelings for her never truly faded. Their daughter Beth remains the permanent tether between them, but something has shifted. Liam's medical scare, what he believed to be a near-death experience, shook him to the core. It made him reevaluate everything. His past mistakes, the years of indecision, the heartbreak he caused. And when he looked back, every road led to Hope. Now, with Hope single and Carter out of the picture, the timing is perfect. Lope has always been a central love story of the bold and the beautiful. And this chapter is shaping up to be their most memorable yet. Insiders hint that Liam is planning a proposal, one far bolder than any before. Gone are the quiet dinners and gentle conversations. This time, Liam wants to make a statement, one Hope can't ignore and the fashion world won't forget. All signs point to the fashion show as the moment. Hope will be front and center, showcasing the culmination of months of hard work, grief, and recovery. She's expected to wear one of Dickie's signature looks, possibly a custom showstopper made just for her. The cameras will be flashing, the crowd will be roaring, and Liam may just seize the moment to step onto the runway himself. Drop to one knee, and offer Hope more than just praise for her creative triumph. A sparkling engagement ring in front of the entire industry would send a message, this is forever. It wouldn't be the first time Lope tried to make it work. They've been married before, broken up before, found their way back before. But this time feels different. They're not the same people they were. Hope has grown into a powerful, independent force. Liam has weathered trauma, loss, and guilt. There's clarity now. Beth is older, more aware. The idea of giving her a stable, happy home, complete with parents who have finally figured out what they want, makes the stakes even higher. The showrunners haven't confirmed it outright, but there are growing clues that this proposal could be monumental. Liam has been acting more certain than ever, having quiet conversations with Brooke and Ridge, testing the waters about a big public gesture. He's been seen visiting jewelers, asking pointed questions about Hope's favorite designs. He's even asked Beth about her thoughts on the three of us living in a cozy cabin again. The symbolic image of that family, Hope, Liam, and Beth, reunited in their peaceful woodland retreat, echoes a fairy tale ending. The little log cabin, the return of the three bears. It's domestic bliss, B&B style. But not everyone is cheering them on. There are skeptics. Fans remember what happened with Thomas Forrester. How Hope dragged her feet. How doubt clouded what could have been a clean path forward. Hope has a history of delaying the inevitable, of hesitating at the altar. Even now, with everything lining up for her and Liam, the question lingers. Will she take the leap? Or will fear freeze her in place once again? And what about Carter? He may be out of the engagement, but he's not out of the picture. Professionally, he's still tied to Forrester, and personally, he hasn't fully moved on. If he sees Hope being proposed to in front of the entire fashion world, by a man she once left for him, how will he react? Will he sabotage it? Or worse, will he finally snap? Meanwhile, Dickie's position grows more important by the day. His bond with Hope is deepening, not just as siblings, but as creative partners. He's the one stitching her vision into reality, the one helping her rebuild from the ground up. If Liam becomes family again, will that bring them closer, or will jealousy rear its head? After all, Dickie is used to being the one who shows up for Hope now. Watching Liam step in again might not sit well. Then there's the wildcard, Sheila Carter. Her obsession with Deacon hasn't cooled, and her wrath toward anyone who threatens her access to him is legendary. With Taylor Hayes forming a connection with Deacon during therapy, and Brooke surprisingly supporting the possibility of Taylor moving on, Sheila may feel boxed out entirely. That makes her dangerous, especially if she learns that Liam and Hope's wedding could reunite an entire family under one roof. The same family that has tried to exile her from their lives for good. There's also the chance that Hope and Liam's union, if it proceeds, could set off a domino effect. Katie and Bill's custody battle over Will, Ridge and Brooke's second honeymoon phase, Taylor's emotional instability as she navigates therapy and new feelings for Deacon. Even Steffy Forrester's sudden return from maternity leave, all of it could be reshuffled by a single, sparkling moment on a runway. Hope walking the catwalk, Liam stepping into the spotlight. A ring, a vow, a promise. Fans are already speculating about what the wedding might look like. Would it be a lavish Forrester gala or an intimate ceremony in the woods? Would Brooke walk her daughter down the aisle? Would Steffy even attend? Could Thomas crash it? Or worse, would something, or someone, ruin it before it even begins? Yet for all the questions, one thing is clear, Hope is finally reclaiming her story. She's not the passive ingenue anymore. She's a mother, a businesswoman, a survivor. And if she chooses Liam again, it won't be because she needs him, it'll be because she wants him. Because together, they've weathered everything from baby switches to rival affairs. And somehow, they're still standing. This upcoming chapter of The Bold and the Beautiful is setting the stage for something rare in daytime drama. A redemption arc not just for a character, but for an entire love story. Lope is poised to rise, bigger, brighter, and more solid than ever before. The question is no longer if Liam will propose. The question is, what happens when he does? And we'll all be watching.